Thanks for staying with us. I'm Bill O'Reilly in the At Your Beck and Call segment tonight. Later this month, our pal Glenn Beck will hold a rally in Washington, D.C. on the same day that Al Sharpton's also holding a rally. Now, that's causing some controversy, and I spoke with Beck about it last night. So here's Beck, and he's got a big event coming up shortly on August 28th in Washington, D.C., and that is the anniversary of Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I want to read you Ben Jealous. You know our pal Ben? Big fans of both you and me. Oh, he loves us. He's the head of the NAACP. And he says, quote, "We will be fighting Glenn Beck on August 28th, and we will be using that leverage the second march." So it looks like Ben Jealous, because Al Sharpton's going to be down there, and he's having an event. A bunch of other people. They think that you're trying to denigrate Dr. King in some way. And
can I ask a question? And I mean this in all sincerity. Do white people own the legacy of Abraham Lincoln? Because I don't think they do. And I don't think black people own the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King. It's the idea of the content of character.
But I'm worried about that there might be trouble down there. You see what I mean?
There's not going to be trouble.
You don't think so?
There's not going to be trouble.
No.
No. This is the same thing that happened with Dr. Martin Luther King. The people who went to listen to Dr. Martin Luther King, and I'm not comparing myself to Dr. Martin Luther King, but the people who went then, these people were threatened. You will not go there, we'll kill your children. I mean,
and they went anyway.
And they went anyway.
Huge
200,000 people showed up.
Okay. All right, because we don't want any trouble here.
No, of course not. Look, Bill, here's the thing.
Well, I just want to point out that Beck is sincere when he says he doesn't want any trouble, because you're actually banning any signs at your rally.
Yeah, this is... Nobody knows what this is except me. I have not revealed any of the...
So this is the first time here on The Factor that you're going to reveal something. Or we'll throw you right off the set.
Tells Bill O'Reilly, oh yeah, he's a zipper lip. What?
Don't you want folks to come?
Yes, I do.
Well,
I just don't want the people who are... No, I don't want the people who are on stage. Bill, you know what? The people who are joining me on stage, they're not political.
Well, Sarah Palin.
Sarah Palin is, but you know what Sarah Palin's role is? To introduce the heroes of the military. She's doing a small part at the very beginning that is just introducing the heroes as a mother, not a candidate, not as a politician.
She's not going to talk about anything political.
Not at all. Just the heroes that are in our military.
And Marcus Luttrell, the best-selling Special Forces guy, will be there, and I know you're doing...
A couple of people on stage that will blow your mind, but they're normal people, and I'm not going to have them go through the...
But it is important for everyone to understand, including Ben Jealous, all right, that Beck, you've gone out of your way to say, look, we don't want any incendiary signs. We don't want to make this political. We just want to do what? What is the main theme of the event on the 28th?
We need to recognize that two things. One, that America is a flawed but great nation. There are problems in America, but we can either just stare at the problems and dwell on the problems, or we can look to the content of our character and move forward as individuals.
You say that a lot, the content of our character. What exactly does that mean? We're all sinners, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So we all make bad decisions, correct?
Yes, I know I have.
Okay. So what is the content of a patriotic American's character?
I don't look at patriotic. This isn't about even the red, white, and blue.
No, but I'm saying good people, honest people, people who love their country, their family.
Honest people with... Look, the founders said, we mutually, with reliance on divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. Well, what is it that you believe in? If push comes to shove, we've lived a pretty soft life. When Martin Luther King marched, those people had not lived a soft life. They went through hell to get a drink of water.
Right.
So they knew what was important. Most Americans don't. Now, in a very, very small degree, we have an opportunity to bring people together. Because I can intellectually understand racism. I think I have. I've tried to. I think I can intellectually understand it, but I've never been banned because I'm a color.
They're going to make this. They're being Ben Jealous and this guy, the president of the National Urban League, Mark Morrell. They're going to make it racial.
They're going to make it whatever it is.
That's what they're going to make.
It doesn't matter. I don't know if anybody's even going to cover it. They can cover it in the newspaper.
Cover it.
They can cover it. No. They'll cover it, but will it be the truth? They'll cover it any way they want. The stories are already written. It doesn't matter. That's why I've asked you, the American people. You come. You experience it. You stand up for what you believe in. This isn't political. This is about restoring honor in our own selves. We will never fix our country unless we stand in the shadows of Abraham Lincoln and George Washington. The capital will never be fixed through politics. It's got to come from the character of the people, and we have backslid.
All right.
So stand there.
Last question.
Yeah.
All right. Are you going to be disappointed if no African Americans come to your rally?
I honestly have not thought about the color of the people coming.
Because they're going to be discouraged from doing that.
I have to tell you something. You look at the color of the people in the participation. I want you to count the color of the people that are participating in this. I want you to listen to their words. I want you to see that it is not a white-black thing. It's not a. It's an American thing.
And by the way, Beck's novel, The Overton Window, remains a bestseller.